I feel like this one's gonna be extra subjective. Just because it's like, yeah.
It's just which ones do I like to listen to more?
There's no, you'll see, there's no, like, yeet it. Because I don't, with the Dark Souls 1 through 3, I don't have any tracks that I would yeet. I really don't. I have ones that I don't really listen to, but... Thank you! I used to, I still am sometimes a little self-conscious about my laugh, but someone called it a mighty witch laugh once, and I was like, okay, I can roll with this. Yes, we are doing Dark Souls musicking vixen, where we're gonna try. Let's see. Where's let's see. Oh, some of my thingies like disappeared. Hang on. Because we were moving stuff around the last time we were doing it. Using this. There we go. There we go.
There we go. Put them together.
Something like that. It needs to be a different color. That's okay. There we go. Someone who's never played any of the games, I'm not gonna be much help deciding. So this is gonna be so subjective. Like last week when I did zones, I was trying to be a little bit more objective at times to be like, okay, how do you really feel overall, like when you're having to deal? Like I don't mind Huntsman's Cops as much as some people do. So of course it was higher on my list than some people's might be, but you know, overall, like which ones are, you know, the real good ones. And this time, instead of splitting it up between them, I'm gonna see if I can just keep it all together. I don't know, there might be too many. Might have to continue to split it up between. We'll see what it looks like. So I'm gonna fade out our lovely cherry cola vaporwave here. And we are gonna get into it. Now Dark Souls 1, like I said, please yell at me if anything seems to go terribly wrong, because I'm gonna be jumping back and forth between OBS and the web on a different screen. So yeah, I think you would probably appreciate, based on the stuff that you've talked about with your writing. So, oh wait.
For those that just came back, look, really quick. Thanks to Sabera, Tint,
and Dandelion, we are up to 223 out of 250 for the React stream. So we've hit Discord movie night, and then if we do get to 500 in the next few days, we will do a karaoke stream. I will sing for you. But just this is already like this already helps. This already helps so much. I very, very, very much
appreciate. Very much appreciate. Thank you. Okay.
Onwards. To this. Okay, so for whatever reason, Dark Souls 1 doesn't have like no one's ever uploaded like a really nice every single track version with little timestamps. So I'll be jumping around a little bit. And per usual, what I'm gonna do is when I'm talking about one, I'm just gonna pop it into B. We'll kind of be here, talk about it, and then we'll move it wherever we think, or where I think.
It should go.
Gonna lurk and devour some chocolate. Hell yeah, let's go. Okay, so. The first twack.
Twack.
The good old character creation screen of fucking Dark Souls 1. It's an interesting, it's different from the rest of the soundtrack, and it's definitely a little bit more like Demon Souls' little starting music as well. It's very reminiscent of that, I think. But this isn't Smash or Pass. Ooh. Yes, thank you. I could not find one to save my fucking life. That would be very, very helpful. Also, For whatever reason, this tier list doesn't include the prison siren, which it should. Which it should. Yeah, okay, cool. That'll help us for the boss music. Thank you. There we go. Souls of Fire Fox. I really like this one a lot. It's really soft and gentle, and it in no way prepares you for what you're about to get into, but in a good way. Like you're like, oh, nice soft harp fantasy melody. So
It was a very good time.
now, okay, fucking prologue. So it's fucking prologue. Okay, let's. No, not the prologue itself. Just no. Just the music, please. There we go. The music is nice. I never listened to it though, being honest. If I'm being honest, I never listened to the prologue track. I don't know about anybody else. I usually skip it because I got more tracks to get to. Like, it's so soothing, but then there's a sequence where it just sounds like things spiral into a dark place and just wah! Yeah, because it does, right? It goes from being all like, oh, it's nice. Oh, and then they challenged the dragons and shit got real. Fuck. So yeah, we'll let it get to that place real quick, just so y'all could see what we're talking about. We're talking about the prologue right here. Fucking, it's like, okay, sure. Oh god. Bum, 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 bum. So I don't think it's bad or anything. I just totally don't like this. Can deal means that I'm probably not gonna listen to it unless I just absently put on the whole fucking soundtrack.
I was trying to like slowly turn that down, but that's fine.
All right, here we go. Firelink. I mean, we already know what this is gonna be. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. Let's be real. Firelink Shrine. How can you, like, how do you quantify this song? Especially when you have, like, extra nostalgia vibes for it. Dark Souls 1 was my first Souls game. It may not have been the first one I had contact with, but it was the first one I played. So... like, it's so melancholy, but yet somehow it doesn't make you feel sad. It just makes you feel like, you know, you're striving towards a dawn, right? You're striving towards for good things, and
There's so many nice people there with you.
I'm not looking at you, Laurentius. You get kicked off the set. So, like, yeah, it's forlorning. I ascend. I mean, that is how this song is, right? Like, you hear it and you're like, yes, just the first 3 Souls, just the Souls games. I might do Bloodborne another time, but it's gonna be like, y'all gonna be listening to me talk forever just to try to get through even 1 or 2 of these. So we'll see how it goes. If I think we can only get through the first 2, then we'll try to do 3 in Bloodborne together or something like that. But I want to get through 2 at least tonight. This song is just so like this is S tier. This is an S tier song for me. Like, it doesn't get better than this. Also, okay, can I just say that speaking of ones I'm not doing Demon Souls because other than like Tower Knight and Fool's Idol, the rest of the tracks can kind of just kind of yeet. I don't care. Like, I don't have the same attachment to that soundtrack, and I just don't think it's as strong of a showing. But it's not bad. It's just, you know, it's its own thing. I will not do Elden Ring because I'm gonna be real. it would just be Star Scourge Radon at the top with a power gap and everything else listed. Because I don't, like, none of the other music really, yeah, it's pretty It's kind of generic for the most part, so. I haven't gotten to all of the boss themes yet, so. Keep that in mind. I'm still headed for the M&M crew. I never beat the game, so there might still be some. Wait, no, power gap and then the spirit, the theme that's for the spirits, like the deer, antler, moose spirit creatures, and then another power gap, and then the rest of the soundtrack. That would be Elden Ring for me. Anyway, we actually listened to the entirety of Firelink. Let's move on. We gotta do Taurus Demon. We gotta do Taurus Demon. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Taurus Demon. Here we go. This is also the same track used for, oh god, it's kind of quiet. There we go. Oh, Taurus Demon. I'm not listening to this good too. It probably isn't, I just can't remember. Because the only one that sticks in my mind is Radon's, because that was the moment that I actually was like, okay, I like the game. When I finally got to Radon. It took me a long time. It took me a long time to warm up to Elden Ring. Taurus Demon, I love you, Taurus. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's Taurus / Asylum / technically Fire Sage, although Fire Sage might be tweaked a little bit, I can't remember. Because I leave Taurus Demon on, and then I don't have Demon Fire Sage separately or anything on my thing. Like, look, I'm gonna listen to it. Is it, like, the greatest, track in the world? No. But I love him. Like, it's your first little, I'm gonna beat my head against this dude. How do I fucking do this? Holy crap, I just rolled off the side. Like, I have a soft spot for it, but I don't know if I would put it in A. In comparison, with thinking of, like, other ones we have to get to. Because, like, yeah, here's Asylum Demon. Asylum and Fire Sage. I'm pretty sure you're the same, so I'm just gonna put you down there. It's still, you know, it's very... Sakuraba-san really likes his faux horn section. So, right? It's a good first battle theme, right? It's a good first battle theme. Let's get Bell Gargoyles up here. I might change my mind on you, Taurus Demon, but we're gonna move on. Like, this part's kind of nice. Oh, Sakuraba. It's all your fault that's the only way people can think of Dark Souls music. Alright, here we go. The Bell Gargoyles. Smash, wait. The thing is, I can personally sing along to every boss thing. With DS1, DS2, it's like 1 or 2. So I'm not like that at all. 2 has some incredible tracks, and so does 3. But I've listened to them a lot. It's so chaotic. It really is. It's the good kind of chaotic. I kind of want to put it in A. Ooh, I can't decide. It's very good. It's very good. These two, it's hard because because you've hit those bosses so many times, you got such a soft spot for them, regardless of like how much you actually listen to the track. But that's what I'm trying to do. How often do I put the track on in comparison to the other ones? Getting this Ray bottle. Get this Ray bottle. Oh no, Babs is going. Thank you for the lurk, Shane. Okay. Wait. Does Capra even have his own music? I don't even remember. Yeah, he does. Let's go. Oh, shares it with Centipede. Okay, that makes sense. Shares it with Centipede. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay, so then I'm gonna move Centipede out of here. Because, like, we don't need to double up on these. Centipede! Where'd you go? Centipede, get out of here. Capra! Okay, Capra. This one's not as memorable. Also, at what point when you're fighting Capra do you pay any attention to the music? Because Capra's the first wall that most people hit. So for some people, Taurus can be a wall. I know it was for me initially. It was kind of rough, but once I figured out how to do. Because the thing is that I didn't learn I totally didn't internalize the plunge attack lesson from Asylum Demons. So when I got to Taurus, I was like, what do? And then I finally figured out there was a fucking ladder, right? Yeah. Capra Demon, I'm gonna be honest. I don't ever listen to this track. I forgot it exists. Sorry. You're not a bad track. To reiterate, D doesn't mean bad track, just means I don't listen to it. You pay attention to Capra's mute when you get good at it. That's like your 4th playthrough. Yeah, exactly. Okay, who's next? Gaping Dragon. Now, Gaping Dragon. Let's go. Skip to Gaping Dragon. Let's go. Now, this track. Out of all of these that we've listened to so far for boss fights, like easily. No, easy. And I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to like rank them along the line as well, if I can. Sometimes it's hard. I fucking love Gaping Dragon's music. I fucking love that fight. This fight is so good. And the lore is just so fucked up. I just love the idea of a creature that is so hungry it just becomes a mouth. It is so starved that its whole body turns into a mouth, trying to devour everything it can. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this one for a moment, because Gaping Dragon is just... I feel like it's a moment, right? So like Capra's kind of a wall. Capra's a bit of a wall for people. I feel like Gaping Dragon's not as bad of a wall, but it can be. It can be. It's just, it's so good. It's so good. The cat finally decided to curl up. Oh, you're baby. Like, I don't know. I like that you get the fucking key to Blight off and like, yummy! Devoured everything, including the key to the neighbor's house. Okay, let's bring Quailag up because we're gonna move on to Quailag here in a second. Kellogg's! Our favorite Chaos Witch, Kellogg's. Toast Crunch. She'll turn you into Toast Crunch. Okay, alright, Quailag, we're coming. This is another one where I'm like, I really like this fight, but I never think about the music. I'm always thinking about what comes after. I love Quailag. I do. Wow, wow, wow. Like that little bit I like a lot. I like the pill. Yeah, exactly. I like Fair Baby. She's see, I like that little bit. But overall, I'll put her in C. Her and Kirk totally smooch. I do appreciate that strange canon of Kirk being so devoted.
Spooba! It's the Spoobaline! Spider boobs. The spider lady.
Yeah, I would definitely be I'd listen to it if I wouldn't skip over it like I would Capros. I'd listen to it. Alright, who are we doing next? Oh, of course. Speaking of course. Alright, me. Yeah, that one is actually more dynamic than I remember it being, but it just, yeah. I never think of it. Daughters of Chaos, let's go. Hell yeah. Like, could listen to this song all day, just telling you right now. Yeah, the Moonlight Butterfly / Gwyndolin, which it's funny that they doubled up so many of them, but didn't double up Moonlight Butterfly with Gwyndolin. I don't know why. Daughters of Chaos is so, like, it expresses everything you need to know about that character, even if you can't speak to her. Also, what are you doing not taking the witch's ring? But the ambience is top notch. It's so pretty, it's so lovely, and it's so sad. It's so sad. Absolutely A. Ah! Nope, you go above character creation. Souls of Fire. No. It's just my own soft spot for the character aside. It really is just so good. Just wanna can listen. You could just, even if you can't talk to her, you can make up your own sad story about Fair Lady with this going in the background. Never played the games, but I love how haunting the OST is. It has some really, like, these are the tracks where I feel like Sakuraba, which, I'm sorry, I can't ever remember where I'm supposed to put the intonation on his name, but where I feel like he really shines. Like, there's a couple of bombastic tracks that are, like, super awesome, but I would take his more melancholy stuff any day of the week. Oh my gosh, Teruki! Hello! Welcome in! We're doing tier lists. Hello again, thank you for the love. That's my buddy. Wait, what's it doing? Shout out, please. Did I do it wrong? No, okay, there it goes. Yeehaw! We're going to try, we're gonna see if we can get through the whole main trilogy. We're gonna see. Maybe. Old buddy Teruki from many, many moons ago, when we used to do things like drive across the country to see visual K-bands. Remember those days? Should I not reveal that? Alright, we must, I love you, Daughters of Chaos. We must move on to the next. I don't really, okay, so this is also Stray Demon's music, the Iron Golem music. Wanted to keep going through J's forever, but got work in the morning. Ah, yeah, of course. I kill you with my shoe! Oh my god, oh! That was like a gut punch. That's old. Woo! Those days. So, let's be real. Let's be honest. Iron Golem. Let me get him up here so we know what we're talking about him. Very epic. Very epic. It's so good. All I can associate, I don't think of it as the Iron Golem track. I think of it as Tarkus's music. It's like, this is the music where Tarkus does all the work. Thanks, Tarkus. Where would I put it? Maybe above Gargoyles, but below Demon? I really like it, though. Oh, it's a hard call. It's so good. I just feel like I don't listen to it as much as other ones, right? Tarkus, Tarkus, Tarkus. Tarkus has 2 speeds, okay? Have I said this on stream before? He has 2 speeds. One speed is he literally just basically kicks the fucking golem off the cliff. The other speed is Tarkus, oh no, his AI is fucked. Oh no, he's stuck on a corner. Help! Pete Master Yorn. I remember Pete Master Yorn. It's funny the things you remember when you were extraordinarily sleep deprived. Just saying. Okay. Alright, Iron Golem. We're moving on. I usually do, I think I put her here because I usually do the painting before I finish off Anne Orlando. Crossbreed Priscilla. Now, hang on a second. Is this her actual fight music or is it her other music as well? Ah, here we go. Crossbreed Priscilla. Love Priscilla's music. I have never once fought this bitch. I walk in and I look at her and I'm like, hello, glorious lady. No, you are correct. I'm gonna just go. Is the exit this way? It's this way? Cool. Yeah. Sally House and all that sleep there. Oh yeah, there was all kinds of crazy stuff going on back then. I can't remember most of it, but there's random little bits that I recall. Oh, Priscilla. Priscilla. And I really appreciate that her fight is like completely different. If you do fight her, it's totally different. I know. I remember it's on the Twitch pod. It's such a unique fight. Like she invisible now. Fuck you. Watch for her little footy prints. Enjoy. Okay, I'm only pointing it out because I'm gonna come back to it in like 2 tracks. Think of how this track makes you feel, like how weirdly wondrous and like, whoa, who is this person? Like, this is clearly a very incredible person. I bet I remember. Okay. Keep that in your mind. Keep that feeling in your mind while we move on to oh wait, I haven't actually, hang on. Sorry. Priscilla, I'm so sorry. Excuse me. I love you. You get to be up here. You get to be up here. I love you to pieces. But yes, now we'll load you down and we're gonna move on to something a little bit more bombastic. Wow, this version even has like the lead-in. My version does not have the lead-in. It's got the sound effects and everything. There it is. Okay, look, say what you want about Mr. Sakuraga's really bombastic trap. Hey, Stovetop! Say what you want about him. Even if you hate all of the other ones, if you're just like, I hate this bombastic shit. Ornstein and Smoke, though. I think this is the thing that always got me about Dark Souls 1. Yes, they are. They're very sweet. Is that when I remember playing through Dark Souls 1, S tier. Oh yeah, this is absolutely S tier. No trouble. My only trouble is, do I put it above Firelink or not? I don't think I will, but yeah, easy S tier. Everything in... They fuck so hard. They do. That's the thing about Dark Souls 1. I remember going through it and being like, okay, I know this fight's gonna be really hard, but am I really gonna love it and enjoy it as much as everybody hypes it up to be? And yes, I do. Yes, I do. I get to the DLC and I'm like, okay, like, everybody fucking loves this Artorias guy, but I don't think I'm gonna be hopping on, like, the fangirl train that hard or anything like that. I think I'll like him, but it'll be... No. Hoochie Woof Woof Artorias fan club for life. Like... I can't. Reminds me of walking back to my car after a house party. Oh no! Hey, Wendy! Fucking love ONS. And I will always call them Biggie and Smalls. Biggie and Smalls. They're the best. Amazing fight. Fucking, like... Speaking of walls that the game has. Like, Capra's a big one. Gaping Dragon can be one for some people. ONS is the big one though. Like, there are so many people that just like, they clock out at ONS. They just can't. They don't want to deal with it. Super guts. I mean, this is true. We will get there. I haven't fought him enough times. Whoop, sorry there. I haven't fought him enough times because I've only completely beaten the game maybe like twice. And then I was on a third round, and I think I'm around that fight on that third round, but now I'm doing a different run on fucking Thursdays on my on here on stream. All right, fucking getting to Gale is one of the biggest pains in the ass in the whole fucking thing. ONS is just, it's too good. Okay, so remember what I asked you to do, keeping that wondrous feeling. Who is this incredible person when you're listening to Priscilla? Okay, right. Okay, let's talk about Guinevere. Let's talk about Guinevere here. Princess of Sunlight. Like, I'm gonna be real. Sorry. Actually, I'm sorry, Guinevere. I don't listen to your track. It's nothing against you. It's not a bad track. I never listened to it. Playing some really got burned out after some Souls Farm. No, I'm starting Stardew Valley. Oh god, she's gotta be A tier at least. So I can make her see. I don't think I can't, because I never listen to her track. I don't. It's very pretty. It's very bombastic. This track is here. So Guinevere, the hype. This is the hype. Look at the Princess of Sunlight. Look at her. Look at her and her huge rack. She's amazing. Kneel before her. Get the Lord Vessel. Holy fuck. Turns out she's not real. So like it makes even the music feel like part of It Is Glorious, right? It's super glorious. It's this incredible like moment of like, holy wow, am I really standing before one of the gods? No, you're fucking not. No, you're fucking not. Sorry. So it's like the music itself, if I were just going off of like, if I didn't know this, I would put her like up here somewhere, right? But this is me. How often do I actually listen to this track when I put on this on the OST, right? She's real to me, damn it. I mean, she is real, she's just not in that room. She's off somewhere. We don't know doing what. Apparently maybe giving birth to some lineage in Dark Souls 3. It's weird. Like but doesn't it just play that much more into the fact that she's not real, that this music is so hype? Like, look at her, she's a fucking angel. And then you go back, I'm gonna do it, you go back to fucking Priscilla. And it's wondrous, but it's mysterious. It's like, this is an important person, but you don't know who they are. Like, maybe it's unfair for me to, like, make the comparison, but I just thought of this comparison the other day, and I was like, it's so true. They're both kind of like, it's kind of this princess theme, right? This wondrous princess theme. But one is very, like, get hype, get hype, get hype. And this one is, who the hell is this? Okay, anyway, those are my strong feelings. Those are my strong feelings about between those two. But here we are, the real, the true, the true. No, stop it. Beep, 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 beep. Where'd you go? These are in a weird order. Okay, there we go. Dark Sun / Moonlight Butterfly. Okay, first of all, S tier. This recording of it is a little weird, but that's okay. This track is just... it's so amazing, and it works for both fights. Like, they each have their own, like... one is like, what is this weird creature that's shooting magic at me? And the other one is, what is this weird creature that's shooting arrows at me? But I have a huge soft spot for Gwyndolin. I was talking the other day about how I still want to get Gwyndolyn's headpiece as a shoulder tattoo, like on the side, like the side of the arm. I still want to get that really bad because I have such a soft spot for Gwyndolin. I really love them, and they get like, man, I love them to pieces. I really do, and I feel so bad for them. I mean, they really are like the model child that nobody pays any attention to. That tries to do everything right and make everything work. And they're holding the illusion of everything together. Love Gwyndolin. They are so tragic. And it's like, it's never explained. And there's also just the thing of like, you know, obviously there's talk of like, my thing with Gwyndolin and gender is that we never get a clear idea of how they saw themselves, and if they were raised to be a daughter, then it is likely they tried to be the best daughter they possibly could, which is also very tragic. So, and then you get into like, what's up with the snakes? Oh, hang on there. We're not ready for you yet. You gotta wait there, buddy. Wait your turn. And you don't know what the deal is with the snakes. And then you meet Yorshka later, and they're like half siblings. And it's like, I'm sorry. Have we been like, who? I feel like Gwyn is the one that needs to be shamed for like monster fucking here. Not Guinevere. Okay. I think it just runs in the family. Like something is going on. But absolutely S tier for Gwyndolin here. Okay, Stray, we already did you because you were the same as Iron Golem. So get out of here. We don't shame monster fuckers here. I mean, everyone always makes, I guess I mean, yeah, this is true. No, we don't shame monster fuckers here. It's true. We don't. Everybody likes to make memes about Guinevere and Seethe, but I'm like, I'm sorry. Gwyn has multiple children who have reptilian appendages, basically. Like, come on. Like, Gwyndolin has snakes for legs. Yorshka has a tail. What is actually happening here? Like, I mean, we don't question the gods, right? They could just be body modders. I mean, that would be cool. That would be cool. Okay, hang on. All right. We're at Ancient Dragon. We're at Ancient Dragon, right? Hang on. Are you guys ready for my #1 track? The only track that could possibly go above Gwyndolin? It is legit. Like, they're tied. I don't know which one I could put ahead of the other, but Ash Lake is my favorite place in the whole fucking game. And and then to take that long walk down the, like, I don't even know what to call it, like a sandbar, basically. It's just sand. You're at the bottom of the world staring at the arch trees that hold everything up. So that alone is really metal. And then you're wandering through this strange place, this lake that exists at the bottom of everything. And you encounter what might be the last living dragon. Like, it's really unclear. Because there's drakes and, you know, there's the red drake, and then there's a whole valley of blue drakes, and there's the undead dragons, but yeah, we know nothing about this ancient dragon who is completely docile, seems to potentially be a fire keeper, because when you sit at their bonfire, you automatically get 10, even if you haven't kindled at all. Keeps the fire, has like a weird bent horn, is kind of fuzzy. Like, they're so strange, and it's never explained exactly. Like, were they one that managed to escape? Because it's clear that at least there were a couple of dragons that maybe escaped the purge, like Calamite, because they were just so fucking tough. But like, here's this little dragon sitting in a nest at the bottom of the world. And it's just super chill. Doesn't even care if you cut their tail off. They're like, it's okay, it'll grow back. Don't worry about it. Like, This is my favorite place in the damn game, and it is the only track that could possibly go above Gwyndolin. So yeah, absolutely. I never get tired of listening to this track. It just feels so wondrous. Like you have absolutely stumbled on a place that has not seen the steps of man, much less most other creatures, for a long time. You can get that sensation. Very much so. Alright. Ancient Dragon, I love you. It's time for another boss. Time for the next boss theme. Boss! Where are you at? Four Kings! Yay, Snack! How you doing? Welcome in! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How is the rest of your DS2ing? Yeah, we're breaking them down. We're breaking them down. Starting with Dark Souls 1. Okay, for me, Four Kings is like... Ooh, it was good. Yay! I know you were working on the memories when I hopped out. So much water. They were trying to drown you in hydration. Guys, let me give Sec a little shout out here. Lovely, lovely snack VTuber does lots of Dark Soulsing. You would like. Yeah, I can't decide whether Four Kings goes above or below Gaping Dragon. No, this is hard. Of course! No, it's fine. I want people to give you love. Oh, it's hard. Gaping Dragon's like, no! I don't want to move over. There we go. They're kind of tied. I think my love of the fight with Four Kings maybe overrides Gaping Dragon a little bit. Because I do unironically really love that fight. It's so weird. It's like, would you like to fight in a space that you have absolutely no idea how big the things are that you're fighting until you're literally hugging their thigh? Have fun! It's great. Okay, hang on there, Pinwheel. You are next. You are next, but hang on. We're still talking about Four Kings. I love the Four Kings fight. It's I also love that you cannot take the ring off. That fight forces you to keep that ring on, because if you take it off, you'll just sink into the ground. Goodbye. Into the abyss. Into the abyss you go. Goodbye. Alright, Pinwheel. Alright, Pinwheel, where Pinwheel. Pinwheel. Let's put our feelings about the boss fight itself aside. Where is, yeah, no, if you take the ring off during the fight, which, like, generally why would you take the time to? You might as well just get into the fight, right? But yeah, if you take the ring off while you're down there, until I think it's basically until you defeat them. I think if you take it off at any point during the fight, you'll sink into the abyss. So Pinwheel, you know what? Guinevere, I'm gonna put you above Quelaag because I am more likely. Wait. Yeah, I am more likely to listen to you than these other ones. I will say that. So you get to be higher up. Yeah. Pinwheel, though. It's not that I never listen to Pinwheel. It's just. Pinwheel. Oh, Pinwheel. Oh, Pinwheel. Where does Pinwheel land for you guys? The music's fine. all right. Okay, Pinwheel, that's enough. That's enough, Pinwheel. That's enough. We're moving on to your big brother, Nito. Let's see here. I remember I initially wasn't super into Nitos. They spelled Nito wrong, and I think that's hilarious. Cute. They definitely did it on purpose. Not in this, in the video. But honestly, like, I'm not gonna jump to this track to listen to, but I like it. I like it a lot. I find it'd be nice, but it gets good too late, so you never get to listen to the good part. Yeah, right? With Pinwheels, like, by the time the music really gets going, like, you've already taken care of Pinwheel. Right? But where to put Nito on here for me? Like, maybe just here is good. No. And the only reason why I'm going to do this, is because I listen to the version of Bell Gargoyles from 2 more often than the one from 1, just because it's the same song, it's just been retooled, so. Alright, Nito, you get to be here, next to Taurus Demon.
Ooh, spooky.
I love how it's like, this is the goth boss, so we're gonna need some, like, harpsichord sounding shit in here. Dun, 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 dun. Did you know I'm made of skeletons? Dun, 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 dun. Like, it's... Oh, Ceaseless, are you on the list? You are, okay. Okay. We're gonna move on. Good old Ceaseless Discharge. Oh, yes, if for those that don't know, that is the name of the boss. Ceaseless Discharge. And it is the incarnation of basically Ceaseless Discharge. I don't usually listen to this track, but I adore this boss. Well, I adore the character. I shouldn't say I like the boss fight, because I hate that I have to fight him. I don't want to fight Ceaseless Discharge. He ought to get that checked out, to be honest. He was born fucked up, and then he lost his ring. He was born all fucked up, and his sisters made him a ring. I mean, how often do you get lore where it's like, oh, so there was only one son versus there was only one daughter, right? How often do you get that in these fantasy type stories? Like, it's the son that wasn't as powerful and his sisters looked after him. I like the idea that there was a son. Yeah, I just never listened to it. But I love the boss. To pieces. It's just, he looks so sad. He looks so sad. Hang on. I'm gonna find a picture of him for people who don't know. Ceaseless Discharge. This should be a good thing to search. Dark Souls. Better put Dark Souls in there. Where is he? Yeah. Show me your face. Show me your sad face. Yeah. Here you go.
Look at this poor guy. Look at him. It's just, look at him. He's a poor guy.
Poor gentleman.
He's so sad. Do that face.
But I don't listen. I'll put it at the top. But I legit don't listen to the track. Usually when there's only one son, they tend to be the strongest one, and the sisters don't matter. Yeah, exactly. Or the sisters, like, fawn all over him or whatever. Okay, oh dear. Okay, are we ready for the boss that Miyazaki literally had to come out and make an apology for? Oh, Bed of Chaos. Okay. It's not like a terrible track or anything. It's just all the whimsical harp in the world cannot save this fight. So many times. I know, right? It haunts you in your dreams. Yeah, I don't really listen to this one. Why would I? But I might leave it on if I'm like listening to the whole soundtrack. I might not skip over it, you know? Nah, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Fuck it. Fuck Bed of Chaos. Oh, okay. We're not gonna linger on Bed of Chaos because fuck Bed of Chaos. We're gonna move on to Seethe the Scaleless. Ooh, where do I put Seethe? Where do I put Seethe? I think for me, Seethe is kind of like Mito. It's a really nice track. I just don't listen to it as much. I like that it has like the xylophone. It's a fun little extra. It's a little extra something something. My goodness. Okay. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, and since it's not on here, the prison siren, I would put in B. I listened to it. I listened to the weird prison siren. Do I listen to it every time? No. But I still listen to it. I think it's spooky. Spooky, spooky. Okay, let's see. Moving on from Seethe. We're getting down to the last row of Dark Souls 1. Ooh, okay. Wait, yes, no, even less, because these ones are just doubles of the same one, so we're not doing them. Actually, hang on. We can do a thing. Add a row below. And then we put these extras that are like doubles of the same song. And we delete the row. Ba-bum! Dealt with. Okay. Onward to the DLC and a few others. Oh, perfect timing. Sanctuary Guardian!
Sanctuary!
I like this fight. Sanctuary Guardian gets kind of forgotten amidst the other fights in the DLC, but it's not a pushover. It's like a manticore, basically. I like this song a lot, actually. Low A, high B. Okay, we are going off of how often I listen to it. I feel like... Yeah. It gets to go in A. It gets to go in A. The Manticore gets to go in A. It's a cool fight. It's cool, dude. Especially this part. I like this part. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Wait, I like this part. Listen to it. Did I miss anything? Okay. I'm sure I'm missing stuff. Oh. Okay, now I'll load you out there, Sanctuary Guardian. It's time for the man himself, Altorius, the Abyss Walker. We're just gonna listen to this for a second. It's so... This is a hero that has had bad things happen to them. Things are not going well for Sir Artorias. Let's get him up here.
It's Artorias' turn on the board.
And actually, this one doesn't mention. Is this one by my second armor? I think it's Sakuraba. I think all the DLC stuff is still, yeah. This song has so many parts too. It's so strong. Like, yeah, Artorias is S tier. That's just for me, though. That's just me. It's so good. This track is just so good. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna chill here with Artorias for a second. There's not a lot that I'm like letting play all the way through on purpose, but Artorias is one of them. It's just so dynamic. So dynamic. Alright. Lower that. Okay, now for a weird one. That one's easy, S tier. Battle of Stoicism. Okay, I couldn't even think of what this was. It's the music that plays in the, like, gazebo thing in the DLC that, like, nobody fucking uses. So... It's not a bad track. I'm not there yet. We haven't gotten to Dark Souls. We're in Dark Souls 1, dude! We're still in Dark Souls 1. We have a ways to go. Yeah, this track is fine. I always forget what it's for, but it sounds okay. I'm going OG greatest of all time, huh? I would say if I'm popping it on, like, I'm not gonna seek it out, but it'd probably be somewhere in here. In the C tier. Yeah, it's just, it's a weird one. You know, it's like, it's a nice track, but I don't even, what is it? Okay, okay, Calamite. Calamite, Calamite is next. Where are you, Calamite? Black Dragon Calamite. Fuck yeah. Ooh. Calamite, where did I put you? Where did I put you? For those not familiar, Calamite, Black Dragon Calamite is a fucking badass. Oh, you get an image that really speaks to who they are. This is the concept art. Come here.
Kill me.
Black Dragon Cyclops has one red eye, and if it focuses on you with that eye, you float up in the air and you get marked and you take like double damage, I think it is. Look at him.
Look how big he is. This is a big guy.
And he shoots like, his fire is like black and green. Oh no, this is by somebody. By Eerie. Shout out to Eerie Stir. It's the artist. Eerie Stir. Nice. Calamite's so cool. What do I put? Where do I put this though? I like Calamite's music a lot, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. High A or low S? Ooh, it's a hard call. I'm gonna put it at high A for now, but I might move it. I might move it. Alright. Calamite's just such a neat dragon. And the whole scene with Goff. Goff is my favorite of the knights, I think. Of the 4 knights, personally. I like Goff a lot, but I have a big soft spot for giants. So, I think he's my fave. And you get to have that whole fucking incredible scene where he manages to hit Calamite with an arrow, even though he is blind. So, yeah. Alright, time for Manus. Time for Manus, Father of the Abyss.
You're not my real dad.
Except he is. He's super. So everybody's fucking real dad. At least if you're human. It's a good one. It's so strong. But it's not my fave of the DLC songs. It's probably my least fave of the DLC songs. Like, yeah. Honestly, Manus, you might just stay right here. This part, I like this part a lot. It's like soft, like quieter. Because, like, my love of the fight is definitely greater than my love of the music in this case. Like, my love of the boss would be, like, S tier, probably, or high A at lowest. But, yeah, his music is just not as compelling as some of the other ones, frankly. Okay, so Monos, yeah, you can hang out there. You can hang out there. What's next? Oh, guys. Oh, guys.
Guys. It's Poochie Woof Woof time.
Oof. This is S tier for me. This is S tier. I just can't decide where it goes in S. I cry. The whole like meme of I cry every time. I cry every time. I cry every time. I tried to like keep myself under control when I did it for the YouTube channel, and you can like hear it. I'm like on the verge of sobbing in the LP. I had to like collect myself because this might be a boss theme, but this ain't a boss theme. This is a hero's theme. This is a hero's theme. This is a hero's theme. She's a fucking hero. Even doing what she's doing in you know, it's technically against what you were trying to do, it doesn't matter. She's doing the right thing, honestly. Oh, this is so hard. I don't know if she can be, I don't, because this is my personal thing, right? Oh, Poochie Woof Woof. Poochie Woof Woof fan club for life. Oh yeah, we'll get there. We're about to get there. I'm just having a moment with my Poochie Woof Woof song. Like, the feels I get off this song are just so strong. They're so strong. Credits to be. I don't agree, but that's okay. I love the credits song. Alright, alright. No, Four Kings, we already did you. You had your time. You did your time. Alright, Gwyn. It's time for Gwyn. It's time for Gwyn. Absolute. I mean, yeah. Gwyn is definitely S tier. But where do I put it? Where do I put him in S tier? Like, where on earth? I don't know if I can put him above Sif. I might be able to put him above Artorias, maybe. But I can live with him also just being, you know, the tail end of S. Because it is a really strong song. But I will say this. For the power that this has, it comes back double when it gets reused in 3. Like, that's one of the strongest moments in 3. People shit on that boss. I don't give a fuck. I love that boss. I think it's an amazing fight. I think it was the right choice. And it made the most sense. Like, what else would be above Artorias? I don't know that I can put, because it's just, it's such a powerful song for what it is. But I'm probably gonna put one of these on before I put Gwyn's song on, because that's like my like extra little qualifier here, is that it's like, okay, I'm putting the soundtrack on, I'm listening to it on a long car trip. Which tracks get put on repeat the most, you know? I just love... So, I have mixed feelings about Gwyn, because some people really do view him as, like, a complete shit. I don't. Like, everyone gets tied up in this thing of, like, he wanted to keep the Age of Gods going. It's like, or he saw how awful the fucking dark was and was like, well, clearly man isn't able to handle it, so we need to make sure that bad shit don't happen. We gotta figure this out, right? There's nothing that states, like, that he was... I don't think there's anything that states that he was just obsessed with keeping the Age of Gods going. I find him a much more, like... So, I find him more selfless than some people do. But that's my own interpretation of the character. I mean, there's so much ambiguity to the lore. So... It can absolutely go both ways. You can look at him as a total Zeus. A total... power-hungry Zeus. But on the other side, you can look at it and go, now wait a minute. Now wait a minute. Wouldn't a total power-hungry asshole get the heroes of their time to go do that shit for them instead of them going and self-immolating to keep it going? Like, he wasn't going to get to keep his power doing that, right? Oh my god. Nope, stop that. Don't go. Hold your horses there. Tried to go to like an Oingo Boingo song. That was hilarious. I have autoplay off. What happened? Yeah, it's like the lore of Gwyn is just too ambiguous. You know, heroes of their time to limp things along for centuries on end. Exactly. Like, he knows that when he goes, he's going to keep it going for a long time. But honestly, the heroes of the time thing, like, Framp's whole deal of like trying to kind of manipulate you into being like, whoa, I'm the hero, you know, and all that stuff. That I like, it's this weird thing of, yeah, but like somebody's got to fucking do it anyway, right? Or we go into an Age of Dark. And when you get to Dark Souls 3, you finally get confirmation that no, they have chosen Dark. Dark has gotten chosen. Solid. It's fully gotten chosen. Probably more than once. However, there's nothing there. It's not a good time. You know, like, it's kind of this, it's the thing of like, you can't have it all. You know, it's the cycle's just going to keep happening and people are going to try to make things work, whether they pick fire or dark. They're going to try to make things work either way. That's in their nature. That's in man's nature, right? The Dark Souls nature. Fucking, I don't know. You could go on and on and on and on and on about that stuff. I tend to see Gwyn as someone who's maybe a little more selfless than he gets painted. That being said, do I think he's like an all-around like A+, only cared about the fate of man? Good? No, of course not. Of course not. He had other things going on. He's a fucking god. He's basically Zeus. He fucked a lot of different other gods, ? Monsters, ? Had a bunch of kids, you know, and was not a forgiving father. If you look at the Nameless King, right? Like, not a forgiving father at all. Not a forgiving father figure. So, like, do I think he's like this? I don't think he's necessarily all one or the other, but I do think he's more selfless than he gets credit for most of the time. Because it's like, yeah, but he did the thing, right? Like, so many more Lords of Cinder would do after him. I don't know. I could go on and on and on. Let's talk about the credits music, because I actually really fucking love the credits music. Frampt is super devil's advocate. Yeah, those are the two. That's the devil and angel on your shoulder, except they're both devils. The fucking Frampt and Cath. Fucking Frampt and Cath. Okay, so here's the deal. We're going to listen to all of Nameless Song. And this is the reason why. We're going to listen to all of Nameless Song and then let it lead into the next song that actually matters. All right, so hang on one second. We're gonna do a little thingy. We're gonna do a little thingy to make this work, because I do this to people and I'm like, no, you have to experience this. I think it's incredible. I think it's an incredible thing that I stumbled on, that I didn't even realize could be a thing. So we're gonna listen to all of Nameless Song and let it flow into the next song that matters. Okay, where you go? Where'd you go? Here we go. It's a long one. Age of Fire we could do to perpetuate it regardless of how it limped along. I mean, you could see it that way, but like, what's the alternative, you know? The alternative isn't any better. At least with Fire, maybe a new thing could come about. I mean, you don't get an extra option until 3, right? And even then, the option that you get is unclear. It's very unclear what the fuck just happened. So, you know. This is just such a thoughtful little piece. For me, I know not everyone would agree with me, but for me, it's S tier. You know, I'm willing to leave it at the end of S tier, but for me, it's S tier. Do I think it's the most original type of track? No. But I think the emotion of everything you just experienced in the story is really well expressed in this credits. So we get something new, and yes, it's unclear, but we can leave some to go a bit longer. Well, that's the thing, right? That's what I was saying. It's like once you get to 3, you realize that Dark has gotten chosen. Dark has absolutely prevailed, probably more than once, but it didn't do any fucking better. Like it was literal shit. just darkness with monsters out there. Like, you know, there's an argument to go either way, and I think that's the strength of the story of the cycle, where it's like there's not really a good answer here, and we're just gonna have to keep going and keep persevering until we find another choice. And if you do the Hollows ending, you get another choice, you get a third option. But it's, to me, the Hollows thing is just, it's so unclear of what the future of the Hollows ending really is. Are you just kind of rebirthing a new cycle? I feel like you're birthing a new cycle, personally, but it's not really obvious. But yeah. Also, we don't have a lot of context for how... There's no right or wrong answer. Exactly. There's no answer to the question of how should life go on. Well, there's a lot of different ways life could continue. What was I gonna say? Something about oh no, I lost it. Sorry. It was barely there in my head to begin with, and then I lost it. I mean, and Aldia talks about it in 2 as well, right? Aldia talks a lot about it. About how, you know, man seems to always be up against this choice, right? What his line is to inherit the order of the world or destroy it. Fuck it up. Try to do something else. But the thing is that the something else is also somewhat... we know. Like, we know what kind of shit can come out of it. And it's not good. But at least it's different, right? Maybe we can make something work. Yeah, I don't know. It's the strength of the story, honestly. But we also have to step back and look at, like, okay, think of the 2 endings for one. You could not even realize that you're actually making a choice. You go off because you're so used to just reflex, light that bonfire, and then go, wait, what? And you're already kicked into the new game plus cycle. Like, you made your choice, whether you knew it or not. But then you can never meet Cass and do the dark ending and be like, hello? Who? Huh? Okay. I guess I'm Lord of Darkness now. Alright, let's see what this... It's real dark in here now. Like, that's all I can think. Continue the Lord's quest and have the ember dwindle or be like, fuck it, we're done. But that's the thing, is that even if the flame goes out, clearly it never fully goes out. Like, it always, you cannot have dark without fire, and you cannot have fire without dark. So there's always going to be some tiny ember left that somebody can come along and burn. It's a thing. I would love, like, to know more about, because you get into all the Lords of Cinder, and you're left to make to your own devices to make up how did they end up a Lord of Cinder? Because, okay, so they were the ones that burned themselves in their time. Why? I feel like the Artorias fan club likely was the product of a cycle of dark that was getting way out of hand, and they were fighting it, and they opted to, like, burn the whole Legion, essentially. To try to reignite fire. Okay, here we go. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I always listen to Nameless Song leading directly into Majula. I find it a really powerful jump. From one cycle to many, many cycles later.